Welcome back, friends. For parents and students, our next guest says right now is a great time to start setting the family up for success for next school year. Why? Because it's about to be the end of the current one. Here with a checklist for end of the school year prep is our friend and the owner of Sorted Professional Organizing. Is that Victoria Tran? What's happening, baby?
Hey, Malik, good to be here.
Good to have you here as well. I am so surprised because I feel like for me, I was already stressed at the end of the school year, but you say for a lot of people, it's a little bit calmer. Tell me why now is a great time for parents to really start thinking about next year at the end of the current one.
Yes, absolutely. So most kids and family are prepping for school year, like you said, at the end of the summer. And a lot of times after the summer, that's when schedules are very packed. Emotions are high, there's a big transition coming, and there's lots of chaos surrounding that. And right now, at the end of the school year, you're already in that mode of school routines, it's fresh on your mind. You know what's working, what's not working, what fits and what doesn't fit. So now's the perfect time to just ride that wave of being on that routine and take advantage of it.
And if you do it now, then you're less stressed when August comes around and you have 1 week, 2 weeks to prepare everything. Now, let me tell you how real this segment is, everybody. She has bought her actual son's real backpack. Oh, he looks very smart. Look at all those notes in there. That's where you really say to start. Right at the end of the school year, right when school lets out, go and empty out the whole backpack. Empty it out of what?
Yes, so my son's in LEAP today, so I didn't even peek in this bag, so I thought it was a good opportunity to bring it. But at the end of the school day, I love to do it that same day. Sit on the floor with your child or at the dining table and just dump it all out. And you're gonna be surprised at what you find. This is the first thing that's popping up right now, right? Trash. Lots of papers, you'll find snacks, food, utensils, other children's clothes. You'll never know what you're gonna find. So just dump it all out and just start throwing the trash away. Most of it is gonna be trash. And the other stuff is probably stuff that you may be able to use next year, like school supplies. So just take note of that. Then throw it in the washing machine, because a lot of times it's gonna be so dirty.
I didn't know we could wash backpacks.
Yes, I throw it in the washing machine along with all the water bottles that you may have collected throughout the year. Maybe there's some in your car, the school bag, the room, collect all that, and the lunch boxes.
Wait, you don't throw the water bottles in the washing machine, do you?
The dishwasher.
The dishwasher.
Yeah, just
okay, I was like, wait, you are blowing my mind here. I see what you're doing with the lunch boxes and the backpack, but wait, water bottles now? Good to know for sure. But me and my executive producer, Val Amadi, we have the same question. What if those crumbled up notes that we are throwing out, we may need next year? What's your thought process on that? How do we know what to keep as far as like notes?
Yes, first piece of advice on that, it would be to be realistic. Are you really gonna pull those out when you need it next year, or is it a simple, something you can look up on the internet, something your child may know, something that lives somewhere else? But the things that you do need to keep, give it a home. Is it a folder? Is it a bin? And be mindful of where it goes in and the boundaries you give it. Just don't throw it all over the place. Put it in one spot and give it a place in your home.
And look, now let's talk about the parents with the young children who are doing the artwork every day. Maybe you have that artwork on the refrigerator right now. How can parents keep what they want to keep, but also understand it's time to let it go?
Yeah, so when you start to do that, I would just start by making 3 broad categories. A toss category, which is trash. Maybe it's old quizzes or spelling tests, worksheets.
That we got A's on,
yes. Things that you want to keep that are special. Maybe it's a test that you're proud of, or a report card, or a piece of artwork. You're going to put those in the keep, and you can deal with those in different ways, whatever suits your personality. So for me, I like to get it scanned in a book, and this is what I brought here. At the end of the year, I just ship it off to this company, Archive, and they take photos of it and scan it. It's really very simple, and they put it in a book.
Oh, that's so cute. Hold it open for us so we can actually see. Oh, look, this is actually your daughter's artwork. This is so cute.
And so then I just get it labeled with her kindergarten. So at the end of their school career, they're being sent off with some books rather than bins and bins of paperwork. But if this is not something that you're interested in, even just putting in a simple bin or a folder, something that gives it some boundaries is going to be really key. And they don't want 10 bins at the end of their school career. Just really be mindful of what you're keeping.
And honestly, at the end of the day, think about it. Sometimes it means more to the parent than it means to the actual child. So use your best judgment on that for sure. Now, a lot of people here in New Orleans, they wear uniforms, right? What are your tips on when it comes to uniforms?
Yeah, so what I like to do is when school lets out, that day or the next day, have a try-on session with your child. Make it fun, play music, and just have them try on everything. Socks even, school shoes, uniforms. And what I like to do is whatever does not fit but is still in good condition, get it washed, and I like to bring it to school the day after the end of day of the school year because the staff is still there, and they can put it in their systems, or when they give to children who may need it, or if they need it for accidents or anything like that at school, emergencies, and so then they have it to be used for the next year, because at the end of the summer they're overwhelmed too. If a lot of stuff's coming in, they're not going to be able to use it how they need to.
And if you do end up keeping a lot of stuff, one of Victoria's biggest tricks, labeling, labeling, labeling. Get the erasable one so you can reuse it. I love that tip for sure. Victoria, thank you so much for being here, sister. And look, everybody, if you want to get organized, guess what? You can contact Victoria. She can help you out. Log on to sortednola.com for details about her services. All right, stick with us, everybody. We'll be right back with more Great Day Louisiana.